How's it going, you guys? My name is Tuan Tran. Welcome to my videos. Alright, so in this installment, I wanted to talk a little bit about my ebook. But before I go into that, I wanted to show a few things here. Alright, so in this first clip, also you see me at a very young age. This is back when I was in middle school playing 8th grade basketball. I was 14 years old and about $1.60 to $1.65 during the year. So this gives you an understanding of, how I looked like back then. And I've always been athletics. I did various forms of martial arts. I played basketball, played football, ran track and field. So I was always kind of like a heavy, I always had size to me, and I had some level of definition. So it kind of gives you an understanding of like my upbringing. And as we move on, here's a picture of me as I was starting my first transition into my first bodybuilding contest. I was around roughly 194, 195 pounds, and I had some definition. You can tell that I'm flexing my abs pretty hard, and you can see there's some lines there, but obviously there's no quad definition or, there's muscular development there, but there's a lot to be said about how much body fat I had needed to lose in order to get ready for bodybuilding conditioning. Okay, so now in all these pictures that you'll see coming forth are all the times that I was able to get my body fat percentage lower so that I can compete and then eventually become a professional natural bodybuilder. Again, natural bodybuilding meaning drug-free, no PEDs, steroids, GH, all that stuff. Okay, so and and in a lot of these pictures that you see me in, I'm about 175 pounds for the most part, up to 180 depending on water and carbohydrates and stuff like that. But the funny thing is that in 8th grade I was only, I was already at 160, 165, and now a lot of these pictures that you see now, I'm around 175 to 180. And then when I'm powerlifting, obviously I was heavier back then. I'm not as heavy anymore because I try not to compete in the 198s. But this gives you an understanding of like how I would have to train and manipulate my diet and transform my body from powerlifting to bodybuilding conditioning. So obviously there's a lot of science behind this. There's a lot of things that I do, training-wise, eating-wise, posing, practice-wise. So I wrote a book, and the book is a simple book, just less than 40 pages, and it's just basically just it's kind of like, what I've done to get myself ready for a contest by getting my body fat below 5% and what it takes. In the book, it talks about the science behind the program that I create for myself, and understand that I'm not promoting this as the way of you or anyone else to go about training for yourself or anyone else, because we're all different. We all have to figure out what works for ourselves. Ask 100 bodybuilders what they do, you'll get 100 different programs when it comes to nutritional intake and training. But the thing is that I'm hoping my ebook gives you insight and a better understanding of the science that it takes for an individual to get very conditioned. So whether you're a natural bodybuilder or a fitness model or a bikini figure, or you're just a person who's looking to lose weight, this ebook, I'm hoping that I'm sharing with you some information that you can use to help you get to your body fat goal percentage-wise and to get to that conditioned state that you always want to be. And again, the best thing about this is that this is the honest effort and the science that I put into the program without having to use PEDs to enhance me further. Again, a lot of times a lot of people will follow advice from others, but the thing is that they just truly do it through training and nutritional intake and some over-the-counter supplementation versus like obviously using powerful synthetics to enhance their body. So that's a question that you need to ask before following people's advice is how did they go about it? And of course, with the degrees, certifications, master level certifications, and just years of personal experience in competing, I would think that also adds to the value of the ebook when it comes to my journey to achieving below 5% body fat. Anyways, just want to give you guys this short clip and just kind of talk a little bit about my ebook. Again, there's a lot of good information. It's just basically me expressing and sharing, what I did and what I do currently to get my body ready for bodybuilding competitions and get my body fat below 5%. And again, you can go to my site online and purchase this online. You'll get it in a PDF file, and then just have fun reading it, and hopefully it gives you some insight on what to do and how to go about your training, your diet, And as always, if you want to go further and actually generate that customized program, I do provide online personal training, online wellness training as an online coach. And for those who live in the Houston area, I do provide all the services needed when it comes to changing your aesthetics, improving your performance, and also making sure that your wellness stays intact. As always, take care, and I hope my videos are helping you move to new levels when it comes to wellness, athletic performance, and aesthetics.